Hello my beautiful leafies, good morning, welcome to a new vlog. We are going to be shooting content together today. I thought it would be a fun little vlog. Oh, it's so cold, my lip gloss is not even coming out. I thought it would be fun to show you how I film my content. So we have some fashion content that I'm shooting today. I just got myself ready, just did like a very kind of natural glam, and I'm gonna do my hair quickly. And for my hair I'm just gonna do quick little waves with this glam palm. I think it's called a magic wand. I don't know if they make them anymore, but I did my hair with this yesterday and I really liked the way it came out. So just on medium heat, I'm literally just gonna run this through. I did it yesterday, like I said, and it looked so nice. So I want something that's going to work with all of the like clips and videos that I'm going to take today. Okay, hair is done, and now I want to get all of the like looks just kind of thought through before I start filming, because otherwise it's just all over the place. I want to film for as short as possible, especially with the light, so that it stays as consistent as possible. I don't want to wait too long in between clips, because otherwise the lighting might change. It's like early afternoon, it's like 11:30, so I don't want to take too long to start filming. Because it's winter, it's a little bit tricky in terms of lighting. After like 2-3 it starts, like the sun just moves too much, and that also opens up the window for potential weather changes. So if it's like a cloudy day, like partly cloudy, partly sunny, you see some clouds but you see blue skies, I don't like shooting in that type of weather, because the light changes sometimes when the clouds move in front of the sun. Your lighting changes, it changes to more cooler, whereas today it's like clear blue skies, the best type of weather for content, clear skies. And so far I have these outfits picked out for my content piece, just to stay nice and organized. I'm going to show you the shoes that I'm shooting. I'm working with SUPERGA. I'm so excited. I obviously made this selection myself, but let's just see what's in here, because sometimes they include other things, and I'm most probably going to tie this back up to show you like a little unboxing, maybe for stories. I'm so excited. So this brand goes back so many years. I literally love their timelessness. I used to be obsessed with their sneakers growing up. Like, I just wanted a pair of SUPERGAs from my mom. Do you say SUPERGA or SUPERGA? I've always said SUPERGA. And the selection I made like these, now they have so many styles. Like, I actually haven't had a pair since I got rid of my previous pair, but I've actually been wanting to get a pair. And when I saw these, oh, I think I have a pair in my cupboard. Do I? I think I recently, it was literally so worn, but these sneakers, so timeless, last you for a very long time. And when I saw these, the white with gold, the ones that I had was just white, and then I had a black pair as well. Literally wore these with every single thing growing up. So when SUPERGA reached out to me, I had to. I was just like, absolutely yes, because I get to style outfits with you and like show you a couple of inspo. I also chose because I have so much of this color, like a beige. I actually went into store to go and see which shade. I think I posted on my stories and asked you to help me choose a pair, and it was so split. It was the funniest thing because I couldn't choose It was so split between all three of these pairs, and yeah, I just ended up doing all three, which I think is meant to be. I'm so excited, one of these. So I think the outfits that I chose for these looks is just gonna be so perfect. How stinking cute! I just had to go with the leopard one as well. Like I said, they have so many styles now. Usually when I started getting into this brand, I remember even having the one with the Italian like flag on the side, the green and the red and the white just on the side. And now I think I have a pair of Gucci's that look like that, because I was like, I'm gonna get the SUPERGAs and then one day I'll get the Gucci's. But yeah, I've had a couple of pairs of SUPERGAs over the years. I've had black, I've had white. White was my first choice because I feel that there's nothing, this whole campaign is around timelessness. This is the ultimate timeless sneaker. If you buy a pair, it's going to last you a couple of years, and I think the white is just so incredibly timeless. A white sneaker is just, you can wear it with so many different outfits, and I love that this has the gold detailing because all of my jewelry is gold, so I think it really like, and it's so me. I feel like it's so me. Obviously get the silver one. But yeah, I'm excited to style these three shoes with you. Just look at them, they're so beautiful. I'm so excited. So yeah, I think let me set up. I'm gonna set up and see what the lighting does. Just get like a few test shots, but before I do that, I think I'm gonna, this is the thing with Instagram. Sometimes like you unbox things in real life and show it in real life, like not real life, like in the actual moment you unbox things. But sometimes I just like to have a look at it prior. It says here, we're celebrating a decade of timeless styles with those who live it. For a century, the SUPERGA 7250, the classic ones that I've had all the years, has been the silent ace, a symbol of elegance with a rebellious twist, a canvas where the classic meets contemporary, a soul made for streets, courts, and catwalks alike. Being timeless means evolving while staying true to your core. This is what the campaign is all about. It's about walking the line between vintage roots and modern moves. It's about playing with tradition while acing the new. So as you lace up and step in, remember you're not just matching shoes, you're matching stories, eras, and attitudes. I love that. Keep making timeless moves. I'm so excited to create some timeless content. I'm gonna wrap this up again so that I can unbox it for my stories quickly. I think even though I'm not getting paid to do stories or like extra content, I always like to do it. That's the one thing. Sorry for making a lot of noise. I always like to add value as much as I can. So even though I'm only getting paid for like a video and a photo that I need to take, I'm gonna put in extra effort because I feel that brands see that, they appreciate it, and I promise you there's no brand that I can actually think of, maybe one or two, that hasn't come back to me for another campaign after working with me once. And I think it's really that they see that you put in extra effort, that you really love what you do and you're not just doing it because they're paying you for the one post. So I really always try and just do a little bit extra, like this vlog, for example. I'm not getting paid for this vlog, but I do this for you, Livies, to bring you along. So I always try and do a little bit extra. I think that goes in any industry that you work in. If you work a corporate job, I've never worked a corporate job, so I don't know what, what it's like, or all of I think there's a lot more involved because there's a lot more people involved. There's a lot more energy involved because you're surrounded by people. You have to go into the office. But I just feel like with any job, with any career, if you put in just a little bit of extra effort, it doesn't have to be hours and hours. It just that little bit of extra, a little bit of spice, and just showing that, you want to be there, you love being there, you love working with the brand, you love working with the company. I think it shows a lot of character and like who you are as a person as well, because I mean, sure, like I don't have to do this. Why do I have to do it? I'm not getting paid for like extra work, but my point is that it's seen, like it doesn't go unnoticed. I think sometimes with some brands, some companies, sure, like they don't all see it, and sometimes it's difficult because I thrive. Let me just share this little bit of information with you. I thrive when I film content, because I work with a lot of agencies, I work with a lot of brands, and like a lot of people within those channels. And when I send my content, I am so utterly proud of putting this piece of content together. It's like a piece of my soul, it's a piece of my heart, it's a piece of my time, and I'm really proud of the work that I do. So when I send it to a brand and they're just like, okay, thanks, or just, just not say anything about my content, like sure, they don't have to, they don't have to praise me for it. I'm getting paid for it. They don't have to praise me. But it really doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything to praise people. So this is just from me to you. Maybe we can take this further in the industries we work in. Just praise people for their work and just give them compliments and tell them that they're doing a really good job. Just like literally 2 days ago, it was so funny. I posted on my Liffy's in the Loop. I posted a video. It was literally 8 o'clock and Brain was vacuuming the car. I don't know what the heck was going on, but I didn't ask any questions. I just let him be because he wanted to vacuum the car. He deep cleaned the fridge that I literally there was like a lot of leftovers, but he felt like the fridge needed an organizing, so he did that. He unpacked the dishwasher, he did the laundry. Like he was just such a busybody. I wasn't feeling well, so I was like literally in bed all day. And that's what having a partner, that we're like jumping topics now, but what I'm trying to say is praise people for what they do, because after he did all of that, I was just like, thank you for being such an incredible partner. You have no idea how much pressure it takes off of me. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. You are an amazing husband. Thank you for doing all of these things. It really doesn't go unnoticed. I see it, I appreciate it, I love you, and I'm excited for our future together. And his face just lit up. I could see that because one of his love languages, I think one of his main love languages, the top one, is acts of service. And I obviously, so funny thing about me, I'm a little bit of everything. I have like a ranking, but I want it all. Like I don't ask him to single out one, but the way Brain shows love is acts of service, and that's how I receive love. Like I said, I'm a little bit of all of them. Like if you ask Brain what is Jess's love language, he will probably say gifts, but a little bit of everything, and that it is correct. I'm a little bit of everything because I truly feel that I'm deserving of all of them. But Brain, particularly, he receives love in quality time, but he gives love in acts of service. So when I just thanked him for it, he just lit up, and that just goes to show, if you feel like you are putting in the extra work but you're not appreciated for it, I think it's difficult in certain jobs or certain positions to voice that. But I think just being on the other side, and just, even if you're not being praised from the other side, praise people for what they do. I know we're all getting paid to do a job. We don't have to be praised, but same thing with these videos. Like, it's partially my job to do these vlogs for you, but I'm not directly getting paid like a lot of money to do it. But if you please show up for me in the comments, you like my videos, you comment, you subscribe, you show me all of the love, and you show that you're appreciative of my work, it makes everything so worth it, because I'm like, you know, it just, I don't know, that's just me. You let me know how you feel about the whole praising someone for a job that they're getting paid for. I just feel like, even in something that you're not getting paid for, housework, if you are a husband watching this and your wife is always cooking, cleaning, and you're hearing me in the background while your wife or your partner or your girlfriend is watching this, you thank her, you praise her, you literally just put her on a pedestal and just make it known that she is appreciated and that you see it. And if you don't see all of the things she does, girls, you don't do it for a few days and then the men will see what you actually do. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to cause 𝘱𝘢𝘪𝘴𝘰. Let me go take a picture here for my Instagram, and I'll just kind of show you BTS for that. So long to do, and I think that's what's nice about unboxing packages beforehand, maybe doing the unboxing a day before, because then you can see if there's any additional time you need to put in for prep, because this literally took me like 15-20 minutes to do. I just did them. Let me know in the comments, what do you like how you like your laces to be laced. I like a crisscross, like a classic timeless crisscross, but I feel like sometimes this is fun, especially with this particular shoe. I like the pop of the black. I tried to do it crisscross and the black just kind of got lost there, so I really like this look for the shoe. And then I just went ahead and did like a simple one, same as the leopard for the white. So yeah, that's done. My outfits are ready. I want to quickly share some camera information with you, because I always get asked what camera I use, and just like what I use for different content and all of that. So for my professional Instagram content, it's difficult with TikTok nowadays because I shoot all of my TikToks on my phone. I have a iPhone 14 Pro right now, and I thought I would share my camera settings with you. So this is what my camera settings look like. I always shoot at 4K 60 frames per second. It's a very smooth, like cinematic feel. And then those are the rest of the settings. I turn the macro control off because I feel like sometimes my camera jumps if I come too close, so that I turn off so that it doesn't jump. It's just a smooth transition. So yeah, with TikTok it's a little bit difficult because I shoot on the actual TikTok app. So this video that I just did, I literally record on the actual TikTok app. I edit in the app because I find if I just record on my phone, my storage, I have iCloud, which really helps, but I just find that my phone just gets so cluttered. So if I'm just shooting a TikTok, I prefer just doing it on TikTok itself, editing it quickly, and then I'll just post it. I'll do that a little bit later. But for Instagram and like professional looking content, this is what I use. I've used this same camera for years and years. I've just changed the lens. I'm not going to take it off the stand. I'll just bring it closer. This is the Canon 80D. It's good for pictures and for video as well. I've had it for a couple of years. I've I started with, it comes with a kit lens as well, which I've actually never used. It's just in my bag, but it came with a lens. You can also buy this camera like this, which means it's mirrorless, so you can change the lenses and just change the quality of your camera. The body is important. I've also seen a lot of people buy the Canon M50 and then you buy some of these lenses. I'm just gonna put this back so that no dust goes in there. I've seen a lot of people buy the Canon M50 and then buy like a 50mm lens or lens that's a little bit nicer. Sometimes you'll just have to get an adapter for it, but most of the lenses fit on the Canon 80D. This lens is a Sigma Art lens. It can zoom in and out. I worked with the 50mm lens for many years and it really gives like that, you know, when I say depth of field, I mean like that blurry background, like everything looks so cinematic and so beautiful. The only problem with that camera is it's fixed. It's like this, it's not as deep. It's like literally like this, but you cannot zoom in and out and you have to place it quite far from you in order to be in frame. So after a couple of years, I just invested in this one. The 50mm, I don't know how much that lens is now, but when I bought it, it was like 2,000 or 3,000 rand. This lens, I think, is around the 16,000 to 20,000 rand mark. That's a lot of money to spend on camera equipment, and this camera itself, I think, is around 25. And then this stand I got as a gift from my brother, but I also think this stand is around 5,000. So this stand is made for, this tripod is made for heavy cameras because, for example, I cannot use this tripod. Just quickly clicked you off over there. I cannot use this tripod for this humongous camera. So I use this tripod. I got it from Takealot. You just search camera tripod, camera phone tripod, and it also comes with this little attachment that I just put on, and then I put my phone on there. This is for the camera, so I'll literally just like pop that back in there, just like that. That's so convenient. But if I take it off completely, I'll have to like roll this little 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵 and then you just screw it off like that. There we go, back on this stand. So this camera that I just showed you, the little gimbal, it's like a gimbal camera. I use this for YouTube. I've tried using it for one or two short form content because it can shoot like this way, and then there we go. If you flick it, it can shoot like this as well. But back to YouTube format. This I've used for mostly YouTube and like once or twice for like maybe a reel or a TikTok, but I use this for my YouTube. And then the audio is really good. It also does come with this little mic. Can you hear the gardeners outside with the wind blower? I'm gonna put this on. Can you hear that sound change? So this is with the mic. I don't know if you can hear any of the background noise, but that was the problem with this camera because I had a vlogging camera, the Sony ZV-1, and I used the Canon G7X for years and years. I've had a few of the Canon G7Xs. I would have just gone ahead and purchased maybe like a Sony. The ZV-1 that I had, I really enjoyed, but I love Canon. So for me to change to DJI or Sony was like a big change, and I did enjoy it in the end. I'm actually really enjoying this little Osmo Pocket because it's so convenient to film YouTube for, or for YouTube. I don't know if you can hear but it's like hectic now. So let's see if I swap the audio quickly. Okay, I put it off. But anyways, It's nice to use it in public because no one like notices it. I put it like everywhere and like it's nice. It also has like a tracking, so if I click on my face, it will literally follow me around, and that's quite nice. So this camera I use for YouTube mainly. Here and there I'll shoot like a little short form video. Both is really nice, and also like if you're in public, it's nice because you have this little mic and it automatically connects to the camera. So when I put it on, and automatically, because it's the same brand and it's essentially the same product, it's so user friendly. So I will still do a review on this camera. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments if you want to see that. But for this camera, I use it for YouTube, and it also like you can just up and down with the little joystick. This camera I use for the content that I'm going to shoot now. So touching on the mic, I broke my camera, my vlogging camera, and I had to continue the vlog, so I shot with this. I don't know if you remember that. So the only issue with this camera, number one, it's very heavy. I would love to have this type of quality for my vlogs, but the camera is just way too heavy. It's literally so heavy. So I don't know, let me know if you are enjoying the quality of this little camera. Also the screen is to the side, whereas this is like at the bottom. So for me, this is more of a natural eye line, because if you're watching a vlog and someone is looking at the viewfinder the whole time, it is the most distracting thing. But yeah, that is the Canon 80D with a Sigma, no. It's a Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter art lens. Let me set up my, where I'm going to film. I'm not going to be filming here because the sun is coming in here, and it's already moved from like here to here in a couple of minutes. The sun just moves so much in winter. In summer, you can work with it a little bit, but the content that I'm shooting today, I just want the environment to stay constant so that I can do my outfit changes. So I think I'm gonna do it on this side. Okay, I am done with the first outfit. It literally looks like a mess in here. That's why I didn't vlog, because I was naked half of the time. Okay, outfit number 2. I think I'm gonna do the beige ones. The first look for the white sneakers, I just did a classic timeless look with a white button up, but because it's obviously winter for the season, I just popped over a little knit, and then dark wash jeans for the winter, and then obviously the white sneaker. I really like a look like this, but the next one is also a favorite because we're going to be doing a trench, and the sun is moving in here at a rapid speed, so I need to be quick. It's already a mess in here. But the next outfit, I'm gonna do like a monochromatic look. So white denims with a white polo neck, and then I look at this color match. It is to die for. So a little sandwich monochromatic moment. I think it's gonna look really cute. What do you think of look number 2? Just finished filming this one. It actually went quite quickly because I have like the vibes now. So I kind of changed my plan. I was going to film in one spot, but I'm so glad that I didn't, because the sun is all the way into the space. We get a lot of sun in this house, pretty much like the whole living room, this area, and the 2 bedrooms. It's only Brain's office that's like at the back of the house, and like the actual kitchen that doesn't have sun. Kitchen has sun in the morning, but not during the day. But we have the skylight that brings in a lot of light. So I'm glad that I changed kind of like my direction for this video. I wanted to say that I normally start with a plan. I'll show you just now. I had more or less a plan. I wrote a few things down that I just wanted to keep in mind before I started. Like over here, I wrote on my iPad, just wrote what I need to do for this content. I need to take pictures, and then one Instagram video. I wrote down more or less like the brief, creative, personal style, timelessness, styling sneakers in different moments, day to night, seasonal look as well. And then it needs to be 30 to 45 seconds. That is a big challenge. And then I started writing white, leopard, and beige, but I just kind of went with the flow, I guess. So yeah, this is look number 2. I forgot to share with you where everything is from. So it's basically the first outfit was all H&M except the shoes are from SUPERGA, obviously. But most of the things are old. So this video is more or less just like style inspo. This one is also majority H&M. The trench is from H&M. This is from Pick n Pay clothing. And then these barrel jeans are also from H&M. A little bit off topic for this video, but fashion related. If you do not own a trench coat, you need one. But if you buy one, don't buy it like too oversized. I personally think it looks nicer if it's a little bit more fitted. Like, as long as this is on your shoulder, you see that little seam over there. As long as that is on your shoulder, it shouldn't be like here. I feel like it looks a lot more fitted. Otherwise, to me, it just looks like you're wearing your boyfriend or your husband or your dad's jacket. I personally don't like oversized things. Just feel like I drown in them. And then I have a little trick that I shared on my TikTok. So this is what it looks like just as is. I also rolled it up. Don't know why it's dirty. I need to clean that right now before I forget. This is the trench just like this. And then what I do is I roll it up a little bit, otherwise it's way too long for me. Because when you meet me in public, I always get this from people that meet me for the first time. You're so small. Because I am 155, 156. I am a small gal. I literally look primary school in the eyes. That's how small I am. So, you know, to me, it doesn't look cute. So if you're a bit taller, you can probably get away with an oversized trench jacket or whatever. I like to roll it up a little bit so you can see a bit more of my arms. And then what I like to do is I pull this. Do you see what that does? It literally takes it from to just, you know, show that we have a little bit of a waist. I know, like, what waist, but we, you know, so then it just looks a little bit more form-fitting. So that's my little trench tip. Literally looks like a bomb went off in here. Last outfit. It is 3 o'clock. I need to be like very quick because from here it's just downhill with the lighting. Max until 4 o'clock because otherwise I'm gonna struggle. So can you believe it? Like a 30-second video is taking me hours and hours. I started getting ready at like 10, 9:30, and here we are almost 6 hours later. This is the third and final outfit. Oh, the little pop of leopard is just so fun. If you are someone that doesn't really like print, I think this is the perfect way to incorporate a little bit of, I love leopard and You guessed it, I couldn't not do a look without my favorite color of the season at the moment, burgundy. This jacket is from Cotton On. I got a size, I feel like the fit is so perfect, a small to medium. I feel like it's not, they didn't have an extra small to small. I don't know how that would look because you see it falls off of my shoulder a little bit, but it is a puffer, so I think that's like the style of it, and it's cropped, so it helps with a little bit of that shape. And then it has a little bit of a elasticated belt thing waist at the back, so I really like it. It's showing a little bit different on camera. Actually, in person, this is the most beautiful burgundy color. It's the exact burgundy that I like. Currently, I feel like some places do burgundy right and some don't. I don't like the wine red. It needs to be more brown, slight purple wine red tones, but not red, not brown, not purple. It's like the perfect mixture. So it needs to be the exact right shade of burgundy, but I just couldn't help myself. And I feel like this outfit is so retro. I mean, a suede puffer, bomber, whatever you call it. And I feel like this bag gives also like a little bit of retro vibes. And then obviously the pop of leopard. I feel like the leopard is just, I love leopard, but I think sometimes doing such a big bold print can be too much for someone. So I think doing it in a shoe is so nice. So let me know which look is your favorite, 1, 2, or 3. I can't choose because I like a classic white sneaker with denim and white accents. And then number 2, I love a trench, and I feel like that shoe just fits so perfectly. And this is like really fun. I love it. I definitely am going to wear these outfits very soon. Now it's clean time. I don't edit that same evening after filming, I'll just do it the next morning. And this is what I look like when I edit. I'm comfy on the couch, skincare done, face mask on, and I actually realized that I missed a couple of clips. So I grabbed my camera and I just shot those cutaways quickly, and then I imported all of the footage onto my iPad. I use InShot or CapCut. Depends on what I want to do. So basically just imported everything and then went through all of the footage. I started with about 30 minutes of footage and then had to cut it down to like 45 seconds. I basically choose all of my favorite parts, and then I was doing a voiceover, so I wrote myself a script based on the finished edited clip, and then I went into my room. Sometimes I even go into my car. I'm currently doing this voiceover for this vlog in my car. Just close all of the windows and make sure that it's nice and quiet. I use voice memos on my phone. I feel like it's really good quality audio. What is a timeless look to you? Maybe it's a classic white sneaker with jeans and a crisp white tee or a button-up. A look that can be worn so many different ways. A classic no matter what the season. Or maybe it's something that will never go out of style. Being timeless means you're evolving while staying true to your core. A canvas where classic meets contemporary. The SUPERGA 2750 has been the silent ace, a symbol of elegance with a rebellious twist. So whether you're walking in vintage roots or making modern moves, lace up and step into it. And then I just add those voice clips onto the video. Just finished my content. I also spent a few hours actually. I've been sitting here doing captions, and I just replied to some emails. I signed some more contracts, just like you know, boring things. Captions are my least favorite. I've tried ChatGPT for my captions once or twice because sometimes I'm just like, I can't think. But this time I was really creative with my caption. I wanted to play on the word SUPERGA, so SUPERGA, and I was looking for words in a fashion sense, and with this whole brief of make it match, make it timeless, you know, celebrating 100 years of this, you know, brand and sneaker, and, you know, it being durable, contemporary, classic. I just wanted to play on that. So I was like, S, show-stopping, unique with the U, pristine, easy, resilient, grand, and agile. I just googled. I was like, what is a word starting with S that in fashion? Or you can even chat GPT this. I've done, like I said, some captions through ChatGPT. I'm not a typer. Like, I'm visually creative. I'm not I could never be a blogger. Like, I've been doing this for 10 years. When I started, blogging was a huge thing. Like, YouTubers, only the past few years. But I could never type. I'm just not, I'm a visual person. So I think I really like the way it came out. Please, if you see it, please show it.
What is a
all the love. I love how it turned out. So the editing of the content isn't the biggest job. It obviously brings everything together, but your idea, so literally writing down what you want to do. For this one, we had creative freedom, and I felt that the content will lead me. Like, sometimes I'm driven into a different direction, but I had more or less an idea in my head. But a lot of the times I'll literally write down A-roll, which this is A-roll if I have to speak to the camera, B-roll of like just showing me doing things with either a voiceover or like a song or audio, and then POV shots, which is basically like you looking at what I'm seeing, and then close-up shots. For example, with this I wanted to really speak on the brief that they wanted us to you know, show that it's timeless. So I wanted to show a watch, and then also I feel like gold jewelry is timeless and elegant and chic, just like the shoe. So I wanted to show that, and then like a little close-up of the denim. And then with the second one, I just did a little close-up shot of the trench button, and in some of the clips you can see the woven basket in the background. You can see the woven basket. So I wanted to do a close-up of the woven basket, and it also takes a lot of time to make these baskets, so it's like playing on the word timeless. And then in the third one I don't know if you can see, sorry, the screen is glaring. I just did flipping through some pages, and then a close-up of the jacket and a little bit of a different angle of the shoe. But you'll obviously see it come together on Instagram, because I'll be posting it on there. So I just sent off the email and just like all of the contracts that I had to sign and all of the admin around it. That takes quite a bit of time. This contract was 25 pages. It's like just reading through everything and signing it. I love my little pen. I'm like obsessed, and I love doing the notes on my iPad. It's so fun. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along, like shooting content with me. Obviously, it's different when you shoot with a brand and you have to send things for approval than just shooting content and just posting it. And like I said, it's not so much the editing that it brings it all together, but you have to have a plan from start to finish. It's like when you decorating a house, designing a house, you need to go from the end. What do you want it to look like in the end? get some inspiration from other people. Like if you see content that you like, save that video and say that you want this as inspiration, and then you work back. Then you get your outfits, you plan all of your shots, write down you want this shot, get a close-up shot of the coffee, get a close-up shot of my feet, write it down and literally tick it off. Because this morning I had to go back and shoot some extra shots because I don't know what happened, but I didn't shoot any close-ups for the second look, the beige look. I had to do that this morning. So yeah, just write it down and just stay organized. But yeah, it's all about having fun, in my opinion, and just loving it. If you don't love this type of thing, it's gonna be really hard to just stay consistent. But yeah, I'm gonna love and leave you these. Sorry for looking like an absolute egg to end off this video, but this is what I look like when I'm like doing admin and editing. I'm gonna wash my hair either tonight or tomorrow. But I hope you have a lovely day, or whenever you watch this, and then I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of content, if you have any other requests, if you want me to show anything else, if I missed anything, just leave me a comment and I will get back to you. I love you, Leafies. Thank you so much for supporting my content and watching my videos. It really means so much to me. I love you, and I'll see you very soon. Mwah!